Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw Tips and Tricks, part 2 of this. I don't know if this is any help or not. This is all grouped together. I'm going to rotate it 22.5 degrees to give me this open spot dead center. Now I'm going to see this is already rotated, but I'm going to go plus 22.5 degrees. Well, maybe I didn't do it right. Plus 22.5. No, we're just going to do it by hand. So I'm going to put this kind of in the center, like we had it before. I must have accidentally, always 0.01, and you can zoom in and make sure you get your target and kind of get that to the center. So we must be way off on something. I wonder if this is in the center. Okay, there, that wasn't in the center of the page. Now, this is all colored in. So for a second, I'm going to left click. Well, I'm going to leave it just like that. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to rotate this from the center. Hopefully this will work. And I'm trying to get that flower looking thing more so in the center of the object. And for that, right now, that's good enough. So let's just continue, and I'm still drawing with a thicker line than I would normally draw, and I am going to use a 3-point curve. I'm going to fill in this whole area, so I'm just going to go from here to here. I'm going to hold down the control button and go there. Now, I kind of want this, well, this isn't symmetrical, so why should I worry about it? 3-point curve line again, go from that node to that node, hold down the control button, and you get a perfect one. Go from there to there, hold down the control button and get that. Now, I need these lines to get to that line. So I'm just going to bring them down, and since they're not symmetrical, I don't really care. That's almost there. I just don't want any leaks. Now we could add all this other stuff, and I think it'll look better like this if we don't. So what I'm going to do is just kind of mimic these lines of this item. Just put a little bit of curve to them. They're all a little bit different, so I'm just going to make them all a little bit different. And I'm just trying to get this, he's become a friend of mine now. Just get him some ideas on how you could draw that. That one's almost a straight line. So you can use the 3-point curve line and make a straight line. And when you get to where you want to stop, just click on it. I think this will look pretty good because these lines are actually going through the colors. And then we're going to add those colors. I think it'll look pretty good after it's done. I'm not going to worry about this other shape. So now what I can do is I'm just going to make this arch. So I'm going to get the 3-point curve line again. And I said this earlier, if you're not ever going to draw something like this, just stop watching. I mean, I'm going to make mine different than the original. And since it's not really symmetrical, I don't really care. You know, if it's perfect. Well, I kind of messed that one up because I'm going off the picture. I want to back up. And I need to go to here. And I'm just holding it. See how the control button kind of takes control of it? We do want one more to get that color. And I'm going to go ahead and draw this. And I'm actually going to make it a point, but have it a little bit like that. Okay, I'm going to leave the lines for right now. But what I want to do is change my nudge. I'm just going to change my nudge factor to 2 inches. And I'm going to nudge these lines out of the way. I might not be nudging them far enough because then we can kind of make these lines blue. hopefully I won't have any leak. Yeah, I'm not going far enough. So let's grab them all, go. So now I can double, I'm not going to change my nudge. I'm just going to double click, double nudge. And I'm just going to pick some colors. So we're going to fill all this in. I'm going to kind of look back at our original. Well, I've got it in the back of the page. It won't matter. Let's take the Smart Fill tool. We haven't used green. Let's fill that in with green. Or maybe we have used green since it was the last thing selected. Let's go burnt orange. Well, let's go burnt orange up here. Okay, got a leak. So it's got to be either right there. That looks good. That looks good. That shouldn't leak, but we're going to grab the shape tool and just bring it in more. That shouldn't leak. Okay, it leaked to the next one, so the next one, I just need to go further. You can always trim the lines off. I guess we need to go probably to the center of that line. They're going to be covered up when we make them all blue. I think this will look pretty cool. I would, since I'm not a printer, I would probably never do this. I mean, I guess you could do it as a laser engraver. So now let's try it with the Smart Fill tool. And remember, I've taken the lines away so I can move them back. There we go. And then let's go, let's just make it look weird. Make it a purple. Make it a pink here. Let's just go with a yellow and another color here. Now, what I'm going to do is nudge my lines back and go to Object, Order, Front of Page, and there's my lines. Now, what I want to do is change my nudge factor back to 15 and nudge this out of the way. Now, where is my color? Tell you what, let's nudge this out of the way. There's my color. Object, Order, Front of Page. I do not know what I did with my colors. I don't think they stayed with this. And that's a no-no to move it. There's something there. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're just going to have to get I kind of took the color away. So let's do this. Let's ungroup this. And let's just take that and delete it. Because I don't want to fill in each one with the color. And I can actually get rid of my lines now. I don't need those lines anymore. Whoop. I need that one. I'm going to have to go to Object, Group, and ungroup it to get rid of my line. Okay, you know what? I do need that line because that's going to stop my color. I think there's two lines there. So let's try this. Let's take the Smart Fill tool. Let's bring this down. I'm going to group this together, Control G, and bring it down. Just kind of see the colors that we have. You don't want to use them again. Smart Fill tool. And we did have a light blue earlier, like right there and right there and right there. And I'm not going to worry too much about the colors. I'm going to make just the colors just different colors. And if you remember that one leaked earlier, let's make that a purple in the center. And now let's take we've got a yellow over there, but we'll take a yellow and go here. Now, in the other one that I did earlier, I actually had this colored in. And we'll go ahead and try that too. Let's see, we'll do something. Let's just do that blue. Okay, Object, Order, back a page so our lines will show. This is going to be pretty cool, I think. Okay, except for when I move that over there, it's going to be, I'm going to have to put this in the front of page. Okay. And then I'm going to group this, Control G, Control D, alternate C, and it should be, when it's 45 plus 22 and a half. See, there's going to be the problem. Object order backup page. There we go. We might have to do that each time. And I'm not at 45. Whoop, I had them together. 45. I just moved it. Now let's see if we might have we might have to take one of those blues out. Control G, Control D. Let's rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, I did an alternate C. And somebody just asked me about alternate C, and I made several videos. It's a macro that 90. It's a macro that puts stuff in the center of almost any page. But see here again, we need to go to the front of the page. So that's going to cause us a problem, but I think we can get around it. Okay, we're halfway there. Let's group this, Control G, Control D, alternate C, and we'll rotate it 180 degrees. Now one of them, right there, is in the way, so we're going to have to go up and group, ungroup all, and take that blue. Okay, go up to Object, ungroup all again. I just want that. Okay, maybe it'll, let me move it out of the way and see what it looks like. Okay, that's just, I'm just hitting lines. Yeah, that'll work. So put it back, Object, Order, Backup Page. That's pretty cool. My lines are showing a little bit here, which I don't like. Well, you know what it is, because these other lines, Object, Order, front of page. See, that way the lines are just gone now. Now I've got a little bit of line left over here, but you can go and trim that out, you know, go around and just trim those little lines. And also you're going to have, something in the center of this, and it'll hide a lot. We could start off by, and I could stop right now because I'm pretty happy with it. But you want all this stuff out of the way. I really want to make a third video. Maybe I will, but not today. I think I got them all. That's a pretty cool, you know, if you, like I said in the first video, I did not put all the graphics. You know, like I didn't put the little swirls in here, which is very easily done. You just need to do it from the start. And I got something weird going on here, because this is actually a white background. And see what happens. Yep, just delete it and go through here and delete. Whoop. So you can't get too close to the line. Hopefully it'll work. Now, if it deletes it, we can still take the color and fill it in there. Of course, now my lines, let's go to Object, Order, Backup Page, and it'll give me those lines again. That's really pretty cool. One more Smart Fill, Object, Order, Backup Page. Whoop. I mean, as quickly as I did it, you know, same thing here. You could either try trimming these lines. Nope, that ain't gonna work. So what you're gonna have to do is put this yellow Object, Order, front of page all the way. Well, regardless, that's pretty cool. You just need to watch that one-on-one. I'm doing it for anybody. Let's go Object, Order, Backup Page. Turn off the indexing lines. The inside would be really easy. I mean, that's just this figure, you know, this is really easy to draw and rotate. I might make it, and see, these are just different rings in there that you could color in. But I've taken enough time on this one as we speak. Anyway, I hope that gave him some ideas, and thank you for watching.